Alright everyone, so Reunion has been released, and let me just say, this episode was so good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. This was one of the best episodes this season, and I know I just said that about Passion, but really this episode was so good. Like, sure, Pharaoh was back, but it was completely reimagined, and just the concept was so good, and then the way that Ladybug and Cat Noir defeated the villain was also so unique, and just, it was a breath of fresh air, and I really enjoyed watching this episode. Now, there wasn't like a big new revelation that came about from this episode that was like super monumental, but there was some cool things that I want to talk about today. So in this episode, it was confirmed that you can communicate with past holders using the symbol of the holding the Miraculous. And you do that by holding up the Quagatama, and you hold that to the little Miraculous symbol, and then you can reunite with the past holder, or at least the memories of the past holder. And given that that was the scene, we got to see Joan of Arc in this episode, and then we also saw a past Cat Noir and sort of this little like drawn kind of storytelling there. It was really interesting. So I really liked seeing their story, and we saw that there was a reveal there. Now they did end up giving up the Miraculous, but that could be sort of foreshadowing to the end of the season when Ladybug and Cat Noir may not be the Miraculous holders anymore. We assume that they will be, but potentially not. Now the final thing that I want to talk about here is that Adrian now has the Quagatama, so we could potentially see him meeting with the past Cat Noir. So I'm super excited to see that if it ends up happening this season. But yeah, overall, this episode was just amazing, and I really enjoyed this episode. I don't know if I enjoyed this one more than Passion. I think as I was watching it, I enjoyed it, but we learned more in Passion, so I don't know. They were both equally amazing. That's gonna be it for this video. I will see you tomorrow again because Illusion is coming out again. So I will see you then. Goodbye.